see him. They're over there to the left. Morning, day 2. Game plan for today is to just glass, and glass some more. We've stopped twice to glass a few places, and I turned up 2 antelope. They were really far ways away, so I'm assuming, from what I could tell, they were does. At the very least, I couldn't really see any horns. But they were a long ways away, and it was kind of hard to see them. But at any rate, we're driving on this main road right here that is just so dang flat right here that it's hard to, it would be hard to, like, even if that was a shooter buck, I don't know how I would even begin to get close to it. So I'm hoping to get up in here a little further. That's gonna have a little more elevation changes and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get her done. If not, we're just gonna have fun glassing, looking at antelope all day, hopefully. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Walk out of range. That's what I'm thinking, because they're angling away. Yeah, he's good. Hey, get a range on him. That's not right. Stalking it on antelope, baby. That was definitely a buck, dude. 100% illegal buck. I mean, honestly, if they were gonna be doing what they were doing that whole time, that would have been a done deal. But they just picked up speed and booked it. Which I don't think it was because of us. No. They would have gone the other way, or just stopped and stared at us at some point. It's just like in that situation, you don't know what to do or where they're gonna run. Yeah. So if we would have known that, we could have ran at least to the road. And just waited. And they would have ran straight to me. But who knows if they... Alright. They moved quick. Yeah. This spot's a lot more promising. Yeah, I'd say so. So if we get down the fence line, pick them up, and figure out kind of where they're generally at, I think we'd be able to make a better play on them.
You want to go down?
Just a little ways, maybe on the fence line, just to glass them up again.
That's fine.
Cool. Alright guys, so those antelope we saw glassed up from the road, we tried to put the snakes on them through just going up this fence line, and they just bolted right past us down to this water source. And we came back over. We have a vantage point. We were able to glass them up again by the water. We don't see it, have a visual on them right now, but they're in that general area. So if they just get the water and come straight back to us, that last one on there was a buck, and he was a nice buck too. So if they just get the water and come straight back up to us would be ideal. But who knows? Antelope can be very sporadic. These ones were kind of sporadic too. They're just wandering around, and all of a sudden they're running, and then all of a sudden they're stopping, and they're going towards us and going away from us. So it's hard to predict them, but they're here. At the very least, it's a whole new area than what we've been hunting, and I think there's a lot more antelope in this part of the unit than everywhere else we've been. So. I'm gonna get up here and pick over, and they're gonna be back here. Just leave him. Just left her. Yup. I don't think we spooked him. I don't think so either. I think they just love to run, like you said.
Can you see him clear?
I mean, I see him, but he's too far. He's too far. Probably 800 yards, Dan.
Yeah, you were right. If we would have just booked it over here and just sprinted, we would have been right about in line with them, but you just don't know where they're going.
You just don't know. You just don't know.
All right. Well, this hunt just took a big turn in the right direction. I know I haven't been filming really much at all this trip, and I've honestly just been discouraged most of it because we hadn't seen much. We hadn't gotten into some good areas, and we've just been driving and searching for a good spot, and I think we found one. There's a water source nearby. There's foothills that we've had two people tell us. One guy my brother found on a forum telling us to go to this exact spot, and then his buddy of his said that this valley and these foothills he's seen antelope in all the time. This one cattle guard that we were told to go to, and we get there, I get out, within 5 minutes I glass up these 4 antelope. We figured it's either a buck, a doe and 2 fawns, or a buck, 2 does and 1 fawn in this group, but they were kind of working towards and down towards us, working towards this fence line, which both sides were public, and kind of in our directions. And we were in between the foothills and the water source, so we figured they were coming straight down to water, and that's exactly what they ended up doing. So we hiked up the fence line a little bit. We don't think they saw us at all, and they just ran right past us, too far out of range, and they never stopped, even if they were in range for me to get a shot. So they ran over the hill towards the water, and we figured, hey, let's just walk down here and see if we can pick them up again. I don't necessarily think we'll be able to get a shot on them. So we get over the hill, and it just cuts straight down into this like sandy valley little thing. It's just a plateau into this valley. And sure enough, we see them getting a drink of water, and they kind of ran to the water, ran back, ran to the water. They're kind of acting a little sporadic. Eventually they just kind of slipped away from us, and we couldn't really tell where they went. We're pretty sure they went to our right, so we said, hey, let's just keep following this ridge line of the plateau and see if we can see them. Sure enough, get over, and Danny spots them running away, the one that we saw running was the fawn first, and then we see the other 3 way ahead of it, and then they all just stop. The fawn catches up and all 4 of them are just chilling. I know I'm never gonna be able to outrun or chase an antelope like that, but they were running and then they just stopped, and we're just sitting there for probably at least 30 seconds, a minute, and then we decided, hey, if they're not gonna immediately keep running, if they would have run off out of our view sight, then of course there's no way I could catch up with them. But they just kind of stopped there, and I'm like, hey, what if they just chill there for 5 minutes, and that's all I need to get up and on top of them? Because we got the plateau in our favor. They're never gonna see us. They might hear us, they might smell us, they're never gonna see us. So as we're getting over towards the where we figured they were at, we see them bust over the hill, running kind of just parallel with us towards the mountain. And again, I don't think at any point in time they spotted us, or if they did, it wasn't like they had us pegged and busted because of us. Because from the first moment, they were moving fast from the foothills towards the water. So it's definitely a much more promising area. There's a lot of sign heading from the foothills to the water and back. So I think this is the game, this is the move, this is the plan for the rest of the hunt, is to hit this place hard, because we haven't really been able to see antelope in most of the other unit. We've seen a total of 15 antelope. I don't know if I've updated you on all of them, but you know, 15 antelope ain't a ton. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we'll get on some bucks.
See the doe and the fawn. I see him, they're over there to the left. Yep.
Hit him.
I got him.
Watch your shot when it goes by that house. Okay.
Oh, he's done.
He's done?
He's done. Right behind the shoulder, man.
Robbie, I'm so freaking proud of you, dude.
He's still standing. Fall, man. Fall. Fall. Fall!
Let's go.
We did it!
Let's go.
Antelope down, baby! Yes! Woohoo! That was perfect. That was perfect.
Dude, I can't believe it. This is the one buck we've seen since I've gotten here, and we've hunted it on 3 different occasions.
Third time's a charm, baby. Yes! like a bunch of freaking fools up here. Dude, I didn't think I was gonna get it done. I didn't think it was gonna happen, and I definitely didn't think this was gonna work. Robbie, let's go.
Pronghorn, baby.
Robbie, perfect shot. Perfect shot.
Look at how tight his horns come back to.
Oh, that is so cool. He's got the heart, and his horns make kind of a heart. Holy cow. That was a long shot.
Yeah.
That copper does a lot to an antelope.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, Dad is not gonna believe it. Oh my goodness. What are you thinking, dude? How many years did you wait for this,
It was like 7. This is at least my 7th year.
With the smoke from the wildfires in the background. That a boy. I'm so stoked.
Oh my god.
Dude, you couldn't
I
have
hammered him.
you couldn't
I
have
hammered him.
gotten a more perfect shot. God, they're small. They're
Yeah.
tiny little buggers.
I mean, in comparison to not a massive blacktail, what do you think? How much?
I'd say they're smaller than they were. This is smaller than my forked horn blacktail I got last year.
You think?
Yeah,
They're a different body style for sure, but I know.
like their quarters are a lot smaller. Their meat, there's a lot less meat there.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude. Oh, that's so cool.